Hi, I'm Kevin Kelly, Manager of Battery and Hybrid Technology Communications for General Motors, and we're here to talk today about the 2013 Chevrolet Volt and how it is environmentally efficient and is great for anybody's lifestyle. In particular, I can tell you my personal example. I am actually an owner. I've owned a car for about 2.5 months now. I've got 2,600 miles of travel on my vehicle, and I've only used 1 gallon of gas. I have a 24-mile commute to and from work, so 48 miles round trip. I'm able to charge up at work, so I never use gas during my daily commute, and that is something that has turned out to be tremendous in terms of just my personal life. But I can tell you a little bit about the car. First off, what makes the Volt very unique is it is what we call an extended range electric vehicle. So you have the capability to drive electric when you want, but go for a longer distance if you have to, because we have an engine on board that acts as a generator when the battery is depleted, so you can travel for additional hundreds of miles. So if you wanted to drive from, let's say for instance, here we are in Atlanta, you wanted to drive from Atlanta to Washington, D.C., you can do it. Don't need to worry about running out of range or being stranded. All you need to do is pull over, fill up the tank, and continue on. But when you're at your hotel overnight, you can plug in and charge up and use your EV range. So it's a great car for daily commuting and for long distance travel as well. Great single car for EV. So let me tell you a little bit more about the technology and some of the features of the Volt. First off, it's simple to plug in. So all you got to do is we got our charge cord plugged in here. This plugs into your regular home outlet, so you can plug this right into your garage. You don't need to retrofit your house, but if you want to add a 240 volt charger, you can do that. Charge times from completely empty to fully refull on the Volt is about 8 hours. Using a 120, it's 4 hours for a 240 volt charge. You get about 40 to 45 miles of pure EV range with a full battery on the Volt. So I'll tell you a little bit about it. The battery itself is actually positioned in the center of the vehicle, so it runs along the center of the car there, right through the back seats. Right behind the back seats, it's in the shape of a T, and it sits about 5.5 feet tall. So that's an advanced lithium-ion battery that is actually manufactured by General Motors. We were the first manufacturer to manufacture our own batteries for our vehicles in the United States. The vehicle is completely manufactured in the United States. It's at our Detroit Hamtramck plant in Michigan, so it's U.S. made, and we're proud of that. But the Volt is also very functional. It's a hatch design, so you've got a lot of storage space in the back for longer, bigger items. The seats fold flat, so you can add additional longer cargo if you need to. I've had a couple people ask about dogs. You can fit dogs back there pretty comfortably. So it's a great all-around car just for everyday living. The car starts at about $39,000, but there's a $7,500 federal income tax credit that can be applied. So it's about $32,500 after you take that credit against your income. So that in sum is what the Volt is all about. Check out Chevrolet.com and Volts /Volt to get more information.